Hello everyone, I'm Engineer Fintabas from Ethiopia and welcome back to our digital marketing course. I hope you enjoyed Module 1 where we learned the basics of digital marketing and why it has become one of the most important skills in today's world. In this module, we're going to talk about something that almost every successful digital marketer, blogger, freelancer, and business owner needs: a website. Now let me ask you a question. Have you ever searched for a business online and couldn't find a website? Maybe you wanted to know their location, see their products, or contact them, but there was no website. What did you think? Most people immediately assume the business is either small, outdated, or less trustworthy. That's because today, a website is more than just a collection of pages on the internet. It is your digital office, your online store, your portfolio, and in many cases, your first impression. Think about companies like Amazon, YouTube, or Google. Without websites, these businesses wouldn't exist as we know them. Even a local coffee shop or clothing store can attract more customers simply by having a professional website. This is why learning websites and WordPress is a foundational skill in digital marketing. Let's start with the basics. What is a website? A website is simply a collection of pages stored on the internet that people can visit using a web browser. These pages can contain text, images, videos, products, forms, and many other elements. For example, an online newspaper is a website. An e-commerce store is a website. A school's information portal is a website. A personal blog is a website. A company's official page is a website. Every website has a purpose. Some websites educate people. Some entertain. Some sell products. Others collect customer information and generate leads. As a digital marketer, your website often becomes the center of all your marketing activities. Your social media posts send people to your website. Your Google Ads send people to your website. Your email campaigns send people to your website. Your SEO efforts aim to increase website traffic. Everything eventually leads to your website. This is why understanding websites is so important. How does a website work? At first glance, websites seem magical. You type an address and a web page appears in seconds. But what happens behind the scenes? Imagine you want to visit a friend's house. You need their address. Similarly, when you want to visit a website, you need its address. That address is called a domain name. For example, google.com, youtube.com, wikipedia.org. When you type a domain name into your browser, the browser sends a request to a server. A server is simply a powerful computer that stores website files. The server receives your request and sends the website's files back to your device. Your browser then displays everything you see on your screen. This process takes only a few seconds. Every time you visit a website, this process happens again and again. Pretty amazing, right? Understanding domain names. Let's talk more about domains. A domain name is the address of your website. Think of your home address. Without an address, nobody can find your house. The same principle applies online. Without a domain name, people cannot find your website. A domain usually has three parts. For example, www.mybusiness.com. The www is called a subdomain. MyBusiness is the domain name. .com is the extension. There are many extensions available. .com is the most popular. .org is often used by organizations. .net is commonly used by technology companies. Country-specific extensions also exist, such as .et for Ethiopia. Choosing a good domain name is extremely important. A good domain should be short, easy to spell, easy to remember, relevant to your business, brandable. For example, coffeeadis.com, learnmarketing.com, smarttechhub.com. These names are simple and memorable. Avoid extremely long and complicated domain names because people may struggle to remember them. What is web hosting? Many beginners confuse domains and hosting. Let's make it simple. Imagine you want to build a house. The domain name is your house address. Hosting is the actual land and house. Your website is everything inside that house. Without hosting, your website has nowhere to exist. Web hosting is a service that stores your website files and makes them available to people around the world. Every image, article, page, and video on your website is stored on a server. There are several types of hosting. Shared hosting is usually the cheapest and best for beginners. VPS hosting offers more control and better performance. Cloud hosting is highly scalable. Dedicated hosting gives you an entire server. As a beginner, shared hosting is usually enough. You can always upgrade later as your website grows. Why every business needs a website? Some people ask, can't I just use Facebook or Instagram instead of having a website? The answer is no. Social media platforms are important, but you don't own them. The platform controls everything. Accounts can be suspended. Algorithms change. Organic reach decreases. However, your website belongs to you. You control your content. You control your design. You control your customer data. You control your marketing strategy. A website helps you build credibility, generate leads, sell products, publish content, collect email subscribers, build your brand, run advertisements, track visitor behavior. A website gives you long-term control over your online presence. What is WordPress? Now let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in digital marketing. WordPress. WordPress is a content management system, commonly called a CMS. A CMS allows you to build and manage websites without coding. Years ago, creating websites required programming knowledge. Today, WordPress makes website creation accessible to almost everyone. You can create beautiful websites using simple dashboards and visual editors. This is one reason why millions of websites use WordPress. Businesses love it. Bloggers love it. Freelancers love it. Digital marketers love it. Because it is powerful and beginner-friendly. What can you build with WordPress? Almost anything. Business websites, blogs, online stores, portfolio websites, educational websites, membership websites, news websites, booking websites. Even large companies use WordPress. Its flexibility is one of its biggest strengths. The essential pages every website should have. A professional website should include several important pages. The home page. This is usually the first page visitors see. It introduces your business and explains what you offer. The About page. People want to know who they are doing business with. Your About page builds trust. The Services page. This explains your products or services. The Blog page. This is where you publish articles. Blogging is extremely important for SEO and content marketing. The Contact page. Customers need a way to reach you. Finally, legal pages such as privacy policy and terms and conditions are also important. Together, these pages create a professional online presence. Understanding user experience. Let's talk about something called user experience or UX. User experience is simply how people feel when using your website. Imagine visiting a website that takes 15 seconds to load. You probably leave. Imagine clicking a button that doesn't work. Frustrating, right? Imagine opening a website on your phone and the text is too small to read. Most people won't stay. A good website should be fast, simple, easy to navigate, mobile-friendly, visually attractive, easy to understand. If visitors enjoy using your website, they stay longer. When they stay longer, they trust your business more. And when they trust your business more, they are more likely to become customers. Themes and plugins. A WordPress theme controls the appearance of your website. Think of a theme as the clothes your website wears. Different themes create different styles. Next, we have plugins. Plugins are like smartphone apps. Need better security? Install a security plugin. Need faster speed? Install a caching plugin. Need contact forms? Install a forms plugin. Need better SEO? Install an SEO plugin. Plugins add features without requiring coding. This flexibility is one reason why WordPress is so popular. Website security. Many beginners ignore security. Unfortunately, this can become a costly mistake. Always use strong passwords. Update WordPress regularly. Update themes and plugins. Back up your website. Install security tools. Security may not seem exciting, but it protects all your hard work. Mobile optimization. Today, most internet users browse on mobile devices. Your website must look good on smartphones. Buttons should be easy to click. Text should be readable. Images should load quickly. Navigation should be simple. Google also prioritizes mobile-friendly websites. A website that performs poorly on mobile devices can lose visitors and rankings. Conclusion. Congratulations! You have completed Module 2. Today you learned what websites are, how websites work, what domain names and hosting mean, why every business needs a website, why WordPress is so powerful, the essential pages every website should have, the importance of user experience, security, and mobile optimization. In the next module, we will begin one of the most exciting topics in digital marketing, search engine optimization, or SEO. You will learn how websites appear on Google and how businesses attract free traffic from search engines. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you in Module 3.